Not totally alive now. Button clicked in. You can catch us on Facebook Live. You can catch us on our YouTube channel or on our radio station. All three is up and screaming.
That's the Hornets have made their way into the locker room already. West Virginia's making their way to 26 for kids.
All right, guys. Welcome out on a good, cool Friday afternoon. We got
some big boy football.
It's big boy football right here. As we talked to Coach Johnson last night, Willie, he said Hatton is due to be playing in these kind of games. And I talked to Coach Stover, and the message all week for the Hornets is you deserve to be playing in these games.
Well, I think you got to tip your hat off to Coach Phillips, West Morgan, for what he's building up on the mountain.
Well, he's building it.
And so, you know, everywhere he goes, everybody knows. Everybody's got West Morgan to say what on.
Where's Dribble Dog? I'm going to my feet right now. Like I said, you're getting the same feel we're getting right now. Let's talk West Morgan football before we jump into Hatton. So, last week had a very, very tough football game against 5A Private. Very physical game. Very physical game. 8-7 ball game.
I think before we get there, before we start there, let's take a minute and just let the people know we're glad to hear the good reports coming out from Cole Thorne.
Correct.
Here, glad to see his improvement. Wish him and his family the best. Look forward to seeing them back out. So I want to take care of that before we.
I was leading to that, so I'm okay if we stop and go to that. Cole, I know the link was shared, and I hope you're watching. Big guy, I promise you, we've been praying for you, and we wish you all the best. Now
and there are 22 shirts stand.
Yeah, at 7 o'clock last night, my wife said, hey, we got to go pick up the shirt. So, pretty much all of West Morgan schools today had them on. And
and you can see when we got here said around 5 o'clock there was people already coming in to stand. That's what the community is all about. So hats off to West Morgan and their fans. We want to wish Cole and his family the best.
All right, so let's get back on the 4-0 West Morgan Rebels, ranked 3 in 4A right now in the state of Alabama. Coach Phillips has built an absolute machine on top of the mountain in Trinity. They have beat Randolph 41-14. They beat Brooks 47-21. They beat West Limestone 49-0. And they beat South last week 8-7. And I know that was an 8-7 ball game. I know I seen one, but I think I was told there were 2 touchdowns called back.
Now, 2 touchdowns called back. on the year, got 11 carries, 37 yards, actually 3.4 yards per carry. So I think that's
Yeah, and that
the Rebels' leading receiver. So with him playing quarterback, look to see who steps up next man up. I heard Coach Phillips this morning on the radio, and that's his motto. He said, it's next man up. You want to build if you want to build a program, you can't just rely on the starters. You have to build the whole program. So that's next man up mentality, and that's what the Rebels are going to go at it tonight. Well, and also when you're talking about the game, this game's going to be a lot. I think both sides are going to. The running backs, you're going to see a lot of it. That's my opinion. I think you're going to see a lot of the ground game. And Makari Johnson, 9 touchdowns on the year. He's averaging a first down all the time. Yeah. 626 yards, 65 carries. That's a stat line you love. You're a coach.
Hey, listeners, I'm going to tell you right now, we just lost internet for a second. I can't control that, okay? As soon as I lose it, these two guys will continue talking, and I will be operating, getting internet back. It has to do with this metal roof we got, I believe, and there's nothing I can do about that metal roof.
But, Lee, what do you see as your keys to the game for Westmoreland? Coming out of the physical game last week, I think this is going to be the same type of game. Not low scoring 8-7. I don't anticipate an 8-7. But can they control Evans and the Hornets athletes? If they can control the Hornets athletes, I believe that the Rebels will take this back to Trinity Mountain with a win. If they can't, and it's a 4-quarter ball game. Make Tayshawn throw the ball, which he's 24 or 40 on the year for 60%, so not bad. But if they can make the ball go in the air, I feel like good. And for the people that has not seen him play, he's a bruiser. He's a big guy, hard to bring down, runs the ball very hard, and you're not going to arm him. And, he's that back that you've always wanted because if he gets going downhill, it's hard to stop. It's like a train. And then with that, you go to Daniel Taylor, their backup running back, their second string back, brings a totally different look. Speed, when you talk Taylor, you've got to say so, and then not only Taylor, you got Blackwell, you got Black, you got Long, you got them all. It's a staple. Right. He has a staple. And so we go from there and we jump to the defensive side of the ball. One of my key things that I'm anxious to see, and I know Wesley may have some more insight than we do on this one, but wondering if LJ Strong plays. We know it's a game time decision, but I think that's a big impact for this game.
LJ Strong is playing.
So there you heard it.
He had a dislocated shoulder. They got him popped back in. He has a brace, and he He's ready. He's done his conditioning this week. I'm just going to say this from my conversation with LJ and LJ's dad.
She's ready.
It's game on.
Well, and also with that, I mean, he's got 20 tackles on the year. Here's the 20 tackles on the year, but he did not play the second half against East Lawrence and the second half against Texas. Correct.
Right. Good point. And between him and they've got Coach Stover told me they had a defensive end back tonight. Pierce Wilson is back tonight. Right? So those two right there, along with J.O. Servianki, all right, they got Tayshawn Burleson. Last week was his first week back. So I fully anticipate the Hornet defense swarming to the football.
Even with a backup quarterback, I anticipate seeing some different looks at the line and making him read it and check with Coach Phillips and the staff at West Point just to see, to get him thinking, because he's not used to that. He's used to being out wide. And,
Well, here's what I'm going to tell you. If he puts the ball in the air, Darian Long will be lurking. 3 INTs last week. Listen, the Hornets have two corners that could lock just about any receiver down. They've gotten better, and now they struggled a little bit.
something there. He has an offer in baseball to Stanford.
Well, throwing 90 plus from the left side, I don't know that he'll ever make it to Stanford.
Luxury. Second with J.O. Serviato. Because with Johnson, he's also a linebacker that's going to be the key. So I like J.O. Pick for the game. For Hatton, I'm picking for West Morgan. It's going to be number 9, Jacob Johnson, middle linebacker. Well, I think on mine for West Morgan, I'm going right with the man that's going to touch the ball every single offensive play. I'm going to start with the quarterback, Nash Thomas.
Nash Thomas will have to be a difference maker. He will have to throw the football on downs that they don't want to throw the football. And I look for the Rebels, instead of trying to go vertical a lot, I look for them to try to run screens, multiple type of screens to catch Hatton out of position. Would not surprise me if they don't change some formations. And when I say they'll probably throw some formations that Hatton is not prepared for. But I also look at them to do what we call eye king. It's the lineup here shift to try to create confusion, to put their quarterback in a position to where he's got simpler throws.
So one thing on our weekly coaching show that Coach Stover mentioned is, Coach Stover has a training that he has done in the past. I'm sure he's still doing it.
4-9, absolutely.
But he's trained a lot of these kids, and I think Nash is one of the kids that he spent some time with, so he's aware of his abilities. So I think that's going to be one to watch for.
Nash was at Decatur Heritage.
Correct.
So, and listen, Coach Stover and I talked his relationship with the players here. Willie, you and I noticed that when the Rebels came out on the field and Hatton was already out, Coach Dover went straight to Titan and hugged him, talked to him for a minute. I seen him talk to Nash. I seen him talk to Macari. Listen, Coach Dover's
This time
cousin,
we'd like to thank
he
you
has
for
family with him.
HHS will soon
And
be
so
opening
he
a new
knows a
gym,
ton of these
and we're
people.
looking for donors to purchase new chairs for the gymnasium. The cost of $250 will be ordered.
Lawrence County traveling to Fairfield. Correct. And, I think this is a big one for East Lawrence. I think this is a really big one because this is a win. This is a big game. You've got to. We apologize again for the internet issue. We're doing all we can do.
I'm moving the router now to see if that'll help.
So we're under 10 minutes left, 8 minutes, 52 seconds.
The region standings up to week 4 is you have Dashler 3-0, Westmoreland waiting at the bottom of the bleachers. So you have somebody come in, go over the fence,
Good crowd. Both sides. That's what Friday Night Lights is about.
nice to see you.
Good evening. On behalf of the superintendent of Lawrence County Schools, John Brett Smith, and Hatton's principal, Amy Oliver, we would like to welcome everyone to Hatton High School for tonight's 4A matchup between the visiting West Morgan Rebels and your Hatton Hornets. At this time, we'd like everyone to please rise. Give your hats. Prayer from Dylan Westbrook, Providence Church, and then the singing of the national anthem by Madison Beck.
Let's pray. Dear Lord, tonight we pray for the safety of these young men as they take the field. We pray for the safety of the cheerleaders. We pray for the safety of the band members. Tonight we're praying for Cole Ford, praying that he will continue to recover. Lord, help us to be thankful for your many blessings. Help us to honor you in everything we do. And above all else, help us to look to Jesus as our hope of heaven and our salvation from sin. And it's in the name of Jesus we pray. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Once again, Hornet fans, make your way down to the victory line. Cheer on the Hornets.
Wilson's working on our internet feed.
For the coin toss, for the Rebels, Jacob Johnson, number 9.
think this is one of those times where, like you said, Lee, you gotta get just playing the numbers game and better starting on the 40.
Yeah.
Good job with our IT guys and ladies here. Wesley and Caitlin had this problem diagnosed and was on it. So, Love to kick again. Same thing.
Puts the ball down on about the 40-yard line for the kickoff.
McDaniel, Jones. I'm sorry, Johnson.
I'd anticipate the ball going to number 14 right here, Brody Banks.
Oh, no, we're going to do it again. Let's try it. Builds it at the 10, brings it to the 20, makes a guy miss. He's at the 30. 31, we got a flag coming down.
Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I hate that I missed them 2 kickoffs, but trying to get internet back up with Starlink, we're being blocked by the roof right here, and all I can do is just keep fighting it.
Hey, appreciate what you do, man.
I'm tucked in here trying to get this back up, and I hear the Hatton fans erupting, and I raise up and look, and just to see the Hatton kid going down the sideline, and I'm like, what in the world?
So we had a block in the back on the kick. So we're going. West Morgan's going to start it at the 18-yard line. Thomas back in,
hands it to Johnson, and he's swarm tackled right there by West Stedman and taking Burley.
9:08 left in the first quarter.
On the stop, number 20.
6-6. This may be a good one, guys.
Whoever's got the ball last, maybe.
So we got a 2nd and 10, no gain on the play.
Ball on the 19. Nash brings them up, empty backfield. He has trips left, Twins to the right, looking to pass.
Through Fletcher's hands.
Guys, he's going to have to make somebody miss right there.
Now, in the slot right here, Johnson he ran a seam route right there, and he was wide open. But I think we're a one-man route right here. So that's something to watch.
Nash.
And 3rd and 5 here.
Penalties hurt them against East Lawrence.
Right.
They just happen to have a lead. Nash brings them up. Screen to Johnson.
He gets it out.
He makes one guy miss.
Got his right chains. We're going to move the chains there. Needed 5, got 6.
So Brody Banks, nice job right there of checking up and not blocking in the back. Just letting him make him miss, and Brody just kind of held up. Nash brings him to the line. They're looking over to West Morgan sideline to get the call. We got Twins both sides. Motion, hand off to Johnson. He dances, he bounces, and he's going to pick up at least 5, maybe 6 yards right there.
Tackle by Daniel Taylor.
Number 21, J.R. Sedlacki in the spot. And number 4.
Gets the call from the sideline. Play clock at 19.
So Twins right. Twins to the left as well. Motion. Hand off to Johnson again. He hits the seam.
He's got a first down.
He picks up the first down. And that whole game gets up around the referee right there as he's trying to get out of the way.
Yeah, number 65 for the Hornets, Terry, he's getting upfield because they're not blocking him. If he'll stop in his track, he'll make that tackle for a loss.
So 1st and 10 for the Rebels. Ball is on the 39-yard line. They're on, 42-yard line. Thomas brings them up. Johnson behind him. Handoff to Johnson up the middle. Big hole. And he picks up about 7 yards again, guys. They're just running it right up the middle.
Yeah, and Johnson's watching his holes open and then just hitting them.
Yeah, the offensive line for West Morgan, all they're doing is they're getting a snap, 1,001, 1,002, and they're diving at the legs, which is it's all legal.
Number 75, Cameron Johnson, the center, is just opening holes. Rebels look to the sideline. Same formation they've been in, except they move a slot to an H-back. Handoff again. He makes another guy miss. Picks up about 12 yards out here.
That's a Stover. Colin Stover. That's a fresh back coming in the game there. You could just tell it was fresh.
Stover stays in.
We got 6 minutes and 3 seconds and counting on the clock. 6-6 ball game.
Number 70, Kershawn Good with a good block right there for the Rebels. Looks like we got a play clock violation.
False start.
Lining up off sides for the Rebels to get 5-yard penalty. They'll put the ball back to the 47-yard line.
So back them up 5. 1st and 15. Ball on the Hornet 47-yard line. Rebels come up. This time they have twins both sides. Readjust his receivers. Thomas back to pass. He throws it. Ball is short. Incomplete pass.
Intended for number 14, Brody Banks.
Johnson back in the game, replacing Stover. So we got 2nd and a long 5.
2nd and 15.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't say that one. I'm sorry.
Smoke
Hand
draw
off.
right there.
Breaks the tackle.
Got a flag on the play.
It's going to be holding.
Yeah.
So Johnson did a nice job of making the first guy miss. And once the first guy missed, there was no Hornets around.
I think the thing about that is Thomas being slow, you know,
Rebels. Ball is now back in Rebel territory at their own 46-yard line. Not many plays to dial up right here, guys, for a 2nd and 25.
you know, I think everybody was talking about Nash was his arm strength. You may see a chance here.
Hand off to Johnson up the middle. He picks up 4 or 5. Ball on the ground.
It was actually tackled by number 21, J.O. Ceremonial. And the Hornets are swarming to the football. Once they get an initial hit, then you got all 11 coming to the wall.
So we're looking at about 3rd and 17 right here.
Good time for the screen.
Thomas brings him to the line. Everybody looks to the sideline. We have twins right, twins left with a single back.
Ball sitting dead on the 50.
Snap, back to pass. Dumps it off. Makes one guy miss. Makes another guy miss. Johnson hits the sideline, and he's going to be.
Nash is down again.
He's going to be short. It's going to be 4th and 5.
Going to be 4th and 5. Nash down again. West Morgan coaching staff wanted a late hit.
And the thing about it is, on the play, I didn't see the hit. I'm just talking about the play. LJ Strong comes up and misses the tip pass.
Yeah.
If he just stays back, he may intercept that and go to the house.
So both teams go to the sideline. We got 3:36 left to go in the first. What you don't want to see is a player down right here.
And one thing you don't see right now also is where anybody warming up, who's going to take a snap. I would anticipate Makari Johnson
Just doing a wildcat. So we've got a 4th down and 5.
4th and 4. Do they go for it right here, or do you punt it? Try to pin them back.
35-yard line.
I think you take the penalty and then punt.
And I think that's what Phillips is going to do right here.
25 seconds left on the play clock.
Or you could take a timeout and it would allow Johnson to come back in.
So they have Thomas on the trainer table.
He's back on his feet.
So they take a timeout.
With 2:59 left.
Timeout on the field.
Oh,
Watch the Hornets.
Hornets took a timeout. Don't understand that one, but according to our white hat, hadn't took time.
I seen Phillips standing down here by the line, Judge. I'm gonna say a Whitecap got that ring.
I'm going to give it to West Morgan, and
If not, circle that one. Keep that one in mind for the rest of the game.
All right, so guys, Nash Thomas is walked off back down to the trainer. So
and we're doing a different personnel right here. I would not be surprised.
Watch the fake. Watch the fake right here.
So number 8, Benjamin.
looks like we're gonna line up and punt.
33 for the Rebels.
Deloney is.
Will we get a hard snap? Nope. Snap it. It's a fake.
And he gets it. He's got a first down. He just runs over long there.
Number 12, Keelan Deloney.
And here's the thing: if Strong don't have contact right there, he's taking that one to the house.
Yes.
Thomas is back in the game.
So 1st and 10 from the Hornets 28-yard line.
The Hornet players did not adjust to that. They had everybody on the right-hand side, I know. But the Hornets had nobody on the right side of the field. You have to stay home in that situation.
Yeah. I mean, you got to. I almost let him just kick it.
8 on the play clock. 6.
Thomas, handoff to Johnson.
Bounces it outside. Just runs over another guy. Runs over long.
I think we have a flag.
I do think we have a flag right here.
Holding. And that's on the wide receiver. The wide receiver is stalk blocking, but whenever Johnson got past him, he did not let go. So it is a hold. I know we're on the West Morgan side and we're neutral, but that is a hold on the Rebels.
So number 10, Stover, back in the game. Back them on up right here. So that's going to get us back to 1st and 20 at the 38-yard line. They have not started the 25-second clock yet.
So the ball sitting on the 38. 1st and 18.
Should be 1st and 20. Comes set. Thomas looks to the sideline. They pull a guard. Stover bounces off a tackle, makes a guy miss. Makes another guy miss. He dances around, drops another tackle.
And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Guys, that right there is what a running back is supposed to do. You get him in space, he makes 2 or 3 miss, and makes a house call.
Yeah, and the Hornets we're not used to seeing the Hornets arm tackle, but they're arm tackling right now. And if they continue to do that, West Morgan is strong. They're going to run through that all night.
I don't think it's arm tackling. They dancing at air. I mean, that kid right there, put him on the dance floor, baby, because he got some moves. And you know he's looking at the sideline saying, "What's up, cuz?" So West Morgan with the kick. Make it 13-6 with 1:41 left to go in the first quarter. The Hornets have yet to run an offensive play.
Back deep for the Hornets, number 14, St. Gamble. And number 4, Taylor Taylor.
Rebels line up to kick it. Onside kick.
West Morgan has it.
Oh my word, the Hornet guy tried to touch it, and when he touched it, the Rebels jumped on it.
Hold up now, they're meeting right here. I believe that they're going to try to say that it was touched by West Morgan first
Before it went 10
yards. We're going to see if they meet right here, and I think it's going to be overturned. And this place is going to go nuts.
That is Hornet ball.
It went 9.5 yards. I promise you, it went 9.5 yards.
Now we done changed it back. Changed it back now.
Wow. So I think it's going this way. No, I think it's going to go this way. So gutsy call right here by Coach Phillips.
When you have second string players in the game, you have to get the emotion high to do something. And that's what I think Coach Phillips is showing his team. Hey, I got 5 in you. Let's go. I believe in you.
Let's face the 50-yard. First and 10 Rebels.
All right, Rebels come back to the line. 1:43 left to go in the first quarter. Fumble snap.
And Malachi Terry tackles them both.
So, listen, smart play by Thomas right there. He knows he don't need to take a hit. He just stuffs it in Johnson's belly and lets him go down with it.
And Malachi Terry right there, he literally tackled both guys.
Guys, the Hornets have changed nose guards. They brought in a bigger package up the middle, trying to slow down that middle run game by the Rebels.
And they also brought in number 20, Landon Browning.
Under 1 minute left to go in the first quarter. The Hornets have yet to run an offensive play. Hand off to Johnson. He dances around, makes
He busts his outside.
He cuts up.
And he's going to pick up about 12
And the first down.
15 yards right here.
And he bounces it outside. He's hard to bring down.
Guys, we're understanding the Rebels are playing with a couple backups, but you see why they're the number 3 team in 4A.
Yeah, number 23. He's special.
Rebels come up. So the offensive line
Ball starts against the Rebels.
bounced their foot back and went down to a knee, which caused the Hornets
First and 15.
to jump, and they're calling that.
Yeah.
So backed them up 5 yards. First and 15. Guys, I don't know where the wind come from,
It feels good.
but 5 seconds left to go in the quarter.
We'll take it. We'll see a play right here. So a big takeaway from the first half, the first quarter, Hatton has yet to run an offensive play.
And when you keep the ball away from that offense,
Hard to score.
it's hard to score. I mean, their 6 points came from special teams.
Tonight after the game, the fifth quarter will be held in Overland Baptist Fellowship Hall. This week sponsored by Providence Baptist Church. And Overland is welcoming the students to your team.
All right, so Hornets come back out on the field. They'll swap ends this time. Guys, one thing I've seen about Coach Phillips right here, he ain't scared. Okay, he trusts his guys.
Got a score update from Fairview. Fairview 13, Lawrence County 0. We're scoreless in the second quarter in Danville, 0-0.
All right, so Rebels come to the line. The wind is swirling here. Will play a factor in the passing game if they have to throw it. Hand off to Johnson. He's hit by 1, 2, 3 Hornets right there.
Stop by number 60 for the Hornets.
Not before he picks up 4 yards right there. So we got 2nd and 11.
11 yards to go. The ball is on the Hornet 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37. Rebels on the far hash.
Second down and 11.
They run twins to the right side to the wide side. They actually have them stacked. They have an H-back with a wide out on the left. Ball handoff to Johnson again, and he just buries it right up in there.
And J.O. Cervianki just said, I'm here, let's go.
Picks up about 4 more yards, so that's going to get us to 3rd and 7. 3rd and 6.
For the Hornets.
Got a fresh back for the Rebels.
We'll bring up 3rd down and long 7 from the Hornet 34-yard
Stover back in the game, which last time he came in, he gets the ball, makes a nice run, pick up the first down.
So Rebels stack them to the right. This time the H-back moves to the right. They look to the sideline. Get the snap. Hand off to Stover.
Malachi Terry had him in the backfield.
And he is wrapped up for a no gain.
LJ Strong and J.O. Cervianki right
Number
there.
20, Landon Browning. And number 8.
Looks like they're saying he picked up 1 yard. So we're looking at 4th and 6 right here.
Ball's on the Hornet 32-yard line.
I think Makari Johnson is going to come back on the field.
Guys, Coach Phillips going for it. 4th and 6.
The Hornet fans, get behind your defense.
On the 31-yard line, I think this is. I think you have to right here.
Yeah.
I don't know if their kicker can kick a 52-yard field goal.
So twins both sides.
Orbit
Running back
screen.
flares out. And
If he catches it,
ball is overthrown
to number 1, Tayshawn McDaniel. So the ball will be turned over on downs. But yes, they run Stover in motion to the right and run what looks to be like a jailbreak screen back to the left, and he just overthrows him. And he's lucky the corner on that side who was breaking on it didn't catch it. So with 9:59 in the second quarter, the Hornets run their first offensive possession. Love brings them to the line. Handoff to Evans. He bounces it up in there. He gets picked up about 6 yards.
Number 24, Evans on the carry.
Tackle by number
Takes the ball out to the 36.
number 9, Johnston.
Picks up about 5
Guys, it's been all West Morgan, but it's only 13-6.
Yeah.
And so on the Hatton sideline, all you got to do is keep telling them, it don't matter, just keep playing football. Love brings him to the line. He has trips left. Ball's on the far half. Snap. Handoff to Evans again.
He got room. Oh.
And he trips over a West Morgan guy's feet who was trying to get to him. If not, that's probably a house call.
3-yard line, 1st and 10.
It was gonna make Brody Banks have to step up and make a tackle. I know that.
Hornets reset their offense.
1st and 10.
In the first 2 plays for the Hornets, they went big boy football. Said, "Hey, we're gonna run Evans. Stop it."
So the Rebels jump off side right here.
With a hard count. Good play call right there. Pick you up a 5 yard.
So here's what that does. That hard count slows them down. So nice job right there. 1st and 5 from the Hornet 49. The Hornets have quads to the right on the short side of the field. Snap, the handoff to Evans. He goes that way. He's got a blocker.
He's got room. He's got a first down.
Picks up a first down. Picks up about 8 yards on the carry.
And I got to give Cole Gordon the pancake award right here. He literally took his guy and dumped him 6 yards deep right there.
Yeah,
that was very impressive by Cole Gordon right there.
So Taylor comes into the game for Evans.
So different top back here now. You got a lot of speed right here.
A lot of speed. Still run quads to the right side.
Got another jump.
They got him again.
Got another jump on
And it's
the
the same guy.
just over anxious. So Hornets 1st and 5
8:40 on the clock. 13-6 West Morgan.
from the Rebel 37-yard line. Love giving orders. Taylor in the backfield with him. Still quads right. Screen pass. Sets it up. Breaks a tackle.
Steps out of bounds.
Number 3.
That pass is to number 3, Bolden. So Taylor out. Evans back in.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 5.
So 2nd and 5.
Play game about a half a yard.
2nd and 4 maybe. Looks like it was a 1 yard gain on the screen pass.
Evans back in the game right here.
So Hornets change up their formation. They run an H-back and a split out to the left. Now they swap them over. Hand off to Evans. Makes a guy miss. Oh, he holds on to him.
Good job right there by number 5.
Number 5, Colin Kirby, just held on to his feet long enough to wrap him up right there.
3rd down and 5.
So 3rd and 5 for the Hornets. It's 2-down territory, guys. We know the Hornets can't kick a field goal from here, so we're in 2-down territory. Hornets come up. Long, wide left. H-back. Wide out to the right. Now they shift left with the tight end. We have timeout. West Morgan.
So we have a timeout with 7:52.
We have a timeout on the field.
I'm not sure what Coach Phillips was upset about
They
right there.
didn't adjust whenever the two guys swapped over.
I got
then
you.
nobody bumped out.
Coach Phillips asking for a conversation with the Whitecap. Hornets on the far side talking it up. Rebels on this side talking it up.
Well, we have a stoppage. We got Muscle Shoals 14, Colburn 0. Hartsville 7, Decatur 0. Jasper 9, Athens 0. Rogers 13, Colbert County 12. Russell and Ardmore 0-0.
The Hornets come back out. And 35. Rebels circle extremely loud.
It helps they have cowbell.
Back to 4th and 9 at the 41-yard line.
And with the Hornets right here, with Tayshawn Love being your kicker, I would expect a poop kick right here.
Hornets is going for the 9. They spread them out. H-back moves over. Love back to pass. He's rushed. Throws it downfield. He has a guy, and it's broke up by Banks, who Bolden had it in his hands. Great job hitting his hands, knocking it down. So the Rebels take over on downs at their own 30, 42, 43-yard line.
Really surprised on that one right there. I would expect the punt right there to try to play the field position right here. Look for Phillips to go for a quick score right here.
All right, so Rebels come up, twins right, single back. Little fumble on the snap right there. Nice hit right there by Wes Stedman coming up, just putting a hat on Johnson. Not before he picks up 4 yards. So we're looking at 2nd and 6 from the 45-yard line. Guys, it looks like that ball hit the center's leg and kind of come up funny. Nice job right there by Thomas.
It's been several times that's happened.
I think, is this a new center that I hear?
I think so.
It's number 75.
Snap, handoff to Johnson. He picks up a first down. No, I'm sorry. He picks up 3 yards right here. So we're looking at 3rd and 3. The Rebels have it on their own 48-yard line.
Tackled by Taylor right there for the Hornets.
Rebels getting the call from the sideline.
5:53 on the clock. 16 minutes on the play clock here.
Thomas brings him to the line. He has twins left. Slot to the right. Handoff to number 23, Johnson. He breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles, and he's going to pick up a first down after about a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, and he carried Lyndon Browning with him.
And Coach Phillips is pumped up on the Rebel sideline, telling his offensive line, great job. Number 70, Krishan Good. Number 75, Cameron Harris. Number 59, Merrick Janikowski. That's 3 of the linemen right there, guys, putting in the work. Handoff to Johnson on the trap. Makes the guy miss. Looks like he picks up 1, maybe 2 yards.
You know, and the difference right here is it makes you wonder a healthy
Nash Thomas, does he keep some of those instead of having just to rely, with some. Stedman had the angle on Stover there, pushed them out. So
9-yard line direction.
Pushes him out at the 9-yard line. Guys, I think Stover's faster than anybody anticipated.
I think so.
So 1st and goal from the 9 for the Rebels. 4:12 left to go in the half. You hear the Rebel band behind us. Hatton running the guy on at the last minute. Stover makes the guy miss, spins around the guy, and looks like he picks up about 2 yards, maybe 3, gets it down to the 6-7 yard line.
Tackle by Browning for the Hornets.
With the 8s back to the left. Ball's just going to be a simple handoff up the middle to Johnson. He keeps pushing and pushing. And he gets down to about the 2-yard line. Guys, the Rebel offensive line is controlling the game.
Yeah.
So, 3rd and goal from the 2. I'm sorry, from the 3. 3rd and goal. The tail of the ball is on the front side of the 3, so we'll call it the 2.5. Hand off to Johnson up the middle. He takes it in. And there's the indication for touchdown Rebels with 2:42 left to go in the half. So the Rebels will line up and kick extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good. Make it 20-6.
With 2 minutes to go in the first half, it's 20-0 Fairview over Lawrence County.
All right, so does Wes Morgan kick it off to him right here?
I think you're going to kick it to the up backs to number 6 and number 9.
Number 9, Jacob Johnson sets up the kick. He kicks it deep. Ball's taken at the 5, bounces up. He makes the grab, and then hit. He goes down at about the 21-yard line. Guys, that was dangerous. That ball hit it right in the numbers, and he got lucky that it bounced right back up to
It
him.
definitely took a Hornets bounce right there.
So the Hornets come out, 2:28 left to go in the half.
You don't have to be in a hurry. You have 3 timeouts if you're the Hornets.
So Love brings them set. Love keeps it. Dances up in there. And he's going to pick up 3, maybe 4 yards with the clock ticking.
Tackled by Johnson.
So 2nd and 7. Love brings him back to the line. Evans in the backfield. Hornets have trips left. Man-to-man coverage on the top side. Run a guy in motion. He comes back, hands it off to number 11. He bounces up in there.
With 1:19 on the clock.
So right now, the Hornet coaching staff is absolutely challenging their players because they're getting manhandled at the line. The Rebels are now getting penetration on them almost every play.
And let's also say they have a lot of coaches to get them.
Well, the thing about it is, Hatton has only threw the ball 40 times in 4 games. So, or in 3 games. So, Phillips and his staff has saw, hey, let's stack the box here. Let's see if he'll throw it deep. And then we can adjust to that. And that's the thing. With both.
All right, here we go. Hornets come to the line. Love rolls right. He's got room. He makes the guy miss.
Good job by Evans setting the block. But as the defender, he just got to let him go.
So what was a 3rd and 4? Is it a spot foul?
Yes.
He's counted from the line of scrimmage. So that's going to push it back 10 yards, make it about 3rd, it looks like.
One thing you cannot do right here, you cannot throw a pick.
No.
And you can't give up a sack. Because then Westmoreland's going to call a timeout, and they're going to go after the punt. That's the key right here. You got to give your punter ample room.
So they did not call that offside the jump. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Ball snap. Love dances. He moves. He throws it. And it's caught.
He's right at the sticks. It's gonna be short. But this right here, you're fixing to see Evans right here.
I think they're going to give him the first down and just say, hey, let's go. Let's move the clock. It's close enough.
It's going to be 4th and 1.
I think the Hornets got to take it.
ball right there by the Hornets. 16 seconds left. So, guys, one thing I noticed on that play right there. Love. Play. Most plays in high school football take about 7 seconds. 6 seconds from the ball. What's also going to be interesting is now, two kicks, nobody back. What a roll. So ball rolls down to the 15. And so they're not even going to touch it. They're just going to let it sit there. We're going to half 20-6 Rebels. Hey, we're going to be right back. You may lose us for a minute. We're going to try to catch the band, but I'm going to make an adjustment on Starlink to see if I can get this thing to where to stop buffering. So if you lose us, give us 5 or 10 minutes and we'll be right back. Hey, here's what I'm thinking. I got enough cords to drop it down and run it right down here in the front to get Starlink away. Because I can plug up here, I can take this and Starlink down here.
It honestly didn't buffer much. Seriously, it didn't go out much.
Not there, but it did here. But I didn't lose people, so I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't think as soon as it would just be maybe a 30. Say it back up.
Let me see it. I'm in.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's performance by the mighty West Morgan Marching Rebel Band. Tonight's event will be playing Love by Nat King Cole, Moon Dance by Van Morrison, Blackbird field leadership of drum major Ryan Cullen. Please put your hands together and make welcome the mighty West Morgan Marching Rebel Band. From Trinity, Alabama, the mighty West Morgan Marching Rebel Band.
I'm almost wondering, you see how slow it is? If I don't run this, we got power here, power bank. I go down there, put this up down there.
From downtown Alabama, ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present the Hatton High School Victory Band from Hornet Band.
We gotta have 40 of those.
You wanted more sound, more passion, and more intensity. We heard you, and tonight the Hatton Band is proud to present a Motown review featuring classics such as I Want You Back, My Girl, Superstition, and Ain't
I'm
No
alive.
Man.
Let me ask you a question. What's the question?
Drum major, Harley, Sweet Tea Anderson.
You gotta be going north,
ready.
northwest. And so there's north.
At
When I
high
go, when I
school, you
moved
may
it,
take
I
review.
was moving this right here, trying to reset it. See, it's showing north that way now.
Man, so this, what if you turned it? It's just asking. Turned it. You think it's that way?
No, I mean that. See, see, look, I got north here, northwest. Which way's north?
I'm just, I know nothing about this.
People, there's so many people using. They're not connected to us. See, I got north going that way. North going that way. I just think that. And that.
The big blue band from Hornet Land.
I mean, that's the whole thing. But I mean, I'm showing right here that I'm in a line, but I don't know if that's big yet. Come in, you back. That metal, 100% metal, because both of them were just so north was that way when I got out.
Always a question.
Metal. Because these people start bouncing, that stomach up there is falling.
Hey, you have this. You have this
I don't have any straps. I'm wearing Caitlin's car. I have no straps.
That's what I'm saying.
The only other thing I can try is moving it over there because it needs to be going that way.
That's probably the easiest.
I'm worried about here. You can slide it out there. Try yours again. See, I can work with that. I can 100% work with that. Do we get Brandon's seat?
You stand up. Stands up.
Gonna be up in his grill. That's a perfect alignment. That right there don't work. Ain't nothing else I can do.
From Heartland. We'd like to give a special shout out for the band at Chicken Stickies at Bridge Church for providing free game meals and a happy birthday to Natalie K. Tom McGuire. Once again, you'll have Big Blue Band from Heartland.
We're back with 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Both teams back on the field loosening up. 20-6. West Morgan. Hatton will receive here, so while we're at half, I'm going to get some updates. We got West Shoals 28, Coleman 0 at the half. We have Danville 6.
What was the Danville score?
8-6. Danville. Fairview 20 and Watts County 0 at the half. Wilson is beating Brooks 14-10 at half, which is big. If East Orange can survive and come from behind and beat Danville, will be a big area. Reaching sorry.
All right, we hope we have our internet issues fixed. We've had to move this thing around. We're under the metal awning on the visitor side with coaches, officials, announcers in the Hornet box. There's just no room up there for us. And we were offered to be down on field level, but if you get on field level, it's kind of hard to see when they're coming at you. So we hope we've got this thing finally figured out before we won't be buffing the second half. We were here set up an hour and a half before game time. at about 6:15, we've not had a buffering issue at all. And at 6:15, we started buffering. Yeah. So I heard rumbling. The flash fibers said they might could help us.
Well, what's the gap?
Here's what I can tell you, Joe, with the flash fibers. If you can hook us up, we ain't in no contract with nobody. All right, guys. One thing I've noticed about Coach Phillips is that guy is absolutely intense.
I also like that tunnel. As you can see in the bottom right hand corner, if you're watching, they have a tunnel for all the players to run out. Who's at the end? Coach Phillips.
Yeah.
Special teams. They do it every point.
The kicker is already out. Here we go. I don't know that I've ever seen that in football. Lee, I know you got a lot on you over there, but make sure that Charlotte is not down. Because here comes our buddy back up here. All right, here we go. Start the second half. Ball is kicked deep. Take it down at the 2. He makes one guy miss, and the other guy. So he gets back out to the 20. Guys, after the first kickoff, the Rebels have been solid on the kickoff coverage. I'd prefer you not. If I move it, I keep buffering.
I'm not trying. You're good, man.
All right, so the Hornets come out. Evans in the backfield with Love. Bobbles the snap. Hands off to Evans. Runs hard to the first year.
Talk about base.
Takes about the 30-yard line. So we're going second down and 1.
The Hornets don't have to be too aggressive right here. They need points, but if they don't get points, the game's not over. They just got to get the shots.
All right, so they have wide out both sides. Love looking to the sideline, gets the snap. I'm sorry, gets the play. Evans behind him. 2 tight ends, hand off to Evans. He takes one guy miss. If he runs over 3 guys, he gets out to about the 44-yard line. So really, really good run by Evans right there. He picks up the first down. Come to the line, hand off to Taylor. He busted up in there, breaks the tackle, bounces it outside, down by Deloney, and he picks up about 7 yards right there. Guys, when he bounced it out, I thought Taylor was gone.
Second down and 2. On Baker to play.
He had to bounce it out. Did a really good job of it. Seeing the bounce out.
Second Nate. Taylor in the backfield, Love. You got twins to the left. H-back, number 5 for the Hornets. Offset the left guard right here. Love goes left, looking for room. Makes the guy miss. He just dances up in there, rolls through him, and everybody just holds him up right there. So they letting them play. So 20 guys in a pile as they just keep pushing. So 1st and 10 Hornets. Ball on the 25-yard line. Evans back in the ball game. Hornets swing to the right. Love snap. Hands off to Evans. He cuts up behind his guys. Number 12, Deloney again on the tackle. Not before Evans picks up 5. So we got 2nd and 5 from the 20. 9:17 left to go in the third. Evans set the side low. Hornets twins right. Looks to the sideline. The train horn is everywhere. Snap. Hands off to Evans up the middle. Breaks the tackle. He pushes up through there again. Gets down to about the 12, 11 yard line. So 1st and 10 on the 11.
1st and 10 Hornets.
So Hornets don't have to score before they get a first down right here. 8:40 left to go in the quarter. 28 seconds left on the play clock. Hornets lining up. Love looking to the sideline. Evans still in the backfield with him. Hornets have a tight end with an H-back to the left. They swap over to the right side. West Morgan adjusts. Walks the guy up. Love goes to the right. Cuts up. He's hit. Looks like he's going to gain about 1 yard, maybe 2. So we'll have 2nd and 9.
Talk about Johnson.
Ball's on the 11-yard line. Picks up 1 yard. 2nd and 9 for the Hornets.
2nd and 9 from the 11. Hornets run twins left, out to the left right here, with the H-back on the left side. Both guys are off the line of scrimmage from the side end of he ran it all the way down here. Hand off to 24. He busts up behind the guy. He grabs his leg as he tries to pull his leg out from around him. He gets down to the 7. We're going to have 3rd and goal. Sorry, 3rd and about 3. So the Rebel side gets loud. That's offside. So that's going to back them up. We go from 3rd and 3 to 3rd and 11. And it's thrown behind him. And number 5 for the Rebels jumped the route. Ball probably should have been picked off at the 5. It only hurt him. Guys, he held on to that one. That's a half ball. So 4th and 11. Evans goes out. Taylor comes in. Moves over. Goes to the right. Pressures. Passes incomplete to Taylor. So the Hornets turn it over on down. This right here, this drive right here is like stop.
Thomas brings the Rebels up. He hands it over to McCarty Johnson. Right for the Rebels. Got single receiver at the top of it. Got twins on both sides, tight end, twins down. In the backfield. Hatton. Handed up to the middle.
So Rebels, they'll take 3 or 4 yards of carry right here. 100% will take 3 or 4 yards of carry. 5:47 left to go in the third. Coach Phillips calling the play in, challenging his guys. Let's go. 1st and 10. Ball at the 25. Rebels stack 2 to the right. Hand off to Johnson. And he falls forward for a gain of about 2 or 3 yards right here. Now,
all the way down.
Yeah, they'll milk the clock rest of the game as best they can. No need to be in a hurry right here. Rebels have twins on both sides. Run a motion, fake it.
Pops it outside.
And off to Johnson, he makes the guy miss. And he's going to pick up enough for a Rebel first down. So when he bounced it right there, he knew he had enough in him to get a first down. And that's all he was worried about. He wasn't worried about trying to take it to the house. He just wanted to get enough for a first down. So the Rebels will continue to bleed the clock right here.
The Rebels do a good job of they lean on you, and then they're going to break them.
Rebels come to the line. Twins left. Hand off to Johnson up the middle. He calls it. And tackled by the safety for the Hornets. He doesn't get in a hurry.
Ball sitting at the 44. Take it down in 2.
Hand off again. Makes one guy miss. He's wrapped up now. And
that was a free safety release. And made him not hesitate. So you can see the hole. So that was a really big play by what Stephen right there. He didn't make the tackle, but he
so Rebels bring in number 24, Jabari Wiggins. Should be a fresh back here. Thomas looks to the sideline. So, guys, I think the Hornets got away with a face mask right there.
If you're Hatton, you're going to stop right here. You're still in this ball game right here.
Well, and ball on the 44-yard line. Does Coach Phillips punt it, or does he just say, boys, we're going for it?
I think he's going to say you got to stop it. I think you're going to put him outside of
Ball going to Johnson right here. And out to Johnson. Makes one guy miss. He's got the first down. Depends on which spot it is. The spot on this side is good. The spot on the other side is not. So who do they go with?
Going on the far side. First down. Yep. And that's with a minute 39 on the clock.
So clock is now running. 135, 134. 32 seconds on the play clock, guys. I bet they run this thing down to where it's about 10 seconds.
Yeah, 20-6, Westmoreland in the third with a minute 22.
They snapped it way quicker than I thought they would. Johnson dancing around, makes one miss. He just buries it up in there now when he finds the three. He's going to pick up 4 yards. So the ball is out from midfield. Second and 6 for the Rebels at midfield. With 1 minute left to go in the third quarter.
About 30 seconds difference in the play clock and the game clock. Unless they score a touchdown, this is probably nice play.
I was really surprised they snapped it quicker the last play. Hand off to Johnson up the middle. And he is back in the backfield. Holding call. So that's going to push the Rebels back.
They will have to snap it.
So we back them up right here. That's going to push it. Let me let them get it back right here. 37. So second and 21 right here.
Second down. 18 to go.
Rebels come set. Guys, I think he just handed off to Johnson. He goes in motion. They're going to throw the ball, throw the screen. And nice tackle right there by Tegan Burleson. Oh, I'm sorry, Wes Stedman. So that'll get us to the end of the third quarter. Rebels taking a 3rd and 17 as we start the fourth quarter. Guys, the Rebels' goal right here is to keep the ball out of the Hornets' hand. And they just ran 6 minutes off the clock, and they still have the football. So we'll flip the field.
And at some point, the Hornets are going to have to start trying to knock the ball loose. I know you're going to have a tackle, but you also got to have the ball.
That could be dangerous.
It could be, but I mean.
All right, so 3rd, we'll call it 18. The 40 is our 37-yard line. Rebels come to the line. They have trips right. Single split to the left side right here. Hornets look like they were about to blitz and back up. Thomas brings it to the line. The blitz is coming. Picked up by Johnson. They make Max, and he falls down.
He just has no. He has nothing. He can't plant the better right foot.
And that makes it tough as a quarterback who can't plant. So 4th and 18, Hornets defense holds after the holding call. So we'll have a punt right here by the Rebels.
And Sarah Malone right here has to study hard. But if he doesn't, and he's right in, they have the fake kick. The fake is there again. If they want to.
Oh, good kick. Hornets just abandoned it. That ball just, here's what I'm going to say. That was a not understanding what the play is right there. And he falls back on it. And so the Hornets will take over at their own 10, 11 yard line with 11:16 left to go in the game. Guys, right here, the Hornets did a quick score.
You gotta have it. Go score right here.
Stood up, trying to bounce off one, and is that number 5 for the Rebels? Johnson just absolutely unloads on it. Second and 7 here for the Hornets. Line motion, they clap a six, they clap a hand, hands off the Evans again. He makes the guy miss. He breaks free, and he is tackled by number 12, Deloney, on the other side right here. He picked up about 18, 19 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hornets on the 35-yard line. 34-yard line. Taylor comes in. Evans goes out. Four-man front to the Rebels. Snap. And off to Taylor. Like 3 guys miss, and it's just wrapped up by a coach of the Rebels. He made those guys miss in the backfield and picked up about 2 yards. So Taylor in the backfield. And off to Taylor. He bounces up through there, guys. He's going to pick up a first down. Nice hard running by Taylor. They got to set up 3rd and 8 right here. So the tail of the ball is on the 44-yard line. And it looks like the first down was
No timeout.
so. That guy, like he had his phone out, they were trying to motion him on down. So we get it set up, 1st and 10 to 44. And off to Evans. Back up the middle. Picks up about 2. We'll call it 2nd and 8. Picks up 3. 2nd and 7. 8:44. The Hornets are playing right into what the Rebels need. I don't care if you have a long drive. Love, slaps his hand, takes the hand off. Love goes deep. He throws in the double cover. And that ball is caught. Number 3, Bolden. Beautiful ball by Love, who in double coverage just drops it in the bucket to Bolden. And the Hornets now have first and goal from the, first and 10 from the 11. So big play right there by the Hornets. Hand off to Evans up the middle. He bounces up in. He is down at the 1 yard line. So now look at it. Down to the 3 yard line. And 2. So the Hornets don't have to score a touchdown before they get a new fresh set of downs. And it'll be a heavy dose of 24 right here. Top of the hand. And the Rebels break through the line. Love just makes the tackle. Just blitzing up the middle. So the clock is stopped.
Got a personal foul. That's automatic first down.
Not sure how you call that on that play right there. But needless to say, 7-18, 20-6 Rebels, Hornets threatening. And everybody at Hornets Stadium knows the. Yes, everybody here. The Rebels bunch up in the middle. Send the guy in motion by the Hornets. He squats. Hand off to 24. He runs over one guy, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets! With 7:15 left to go in the game. 20-12 as we wait on the extra point right here.
I think you'll see him go for 2 right here.
And that's you got to go for 2 to make it 20-14 if you get it.
Now you're still only 8 down.
Love bringing to the line. H back in motion. He squats. Love back to pass. He just out of pocket. He just throws it up. And that is caught. Oh my goodness, what a catch. Darian Long to make the score 20-14. As the Hornets get ready to kick off right here with 7:14 left to go in the game. Guys, he just went up. He out-jumped everybody to get the football.
It was just a free play right there, basically. He just threw the ball up and Long just never played. So with 7:14 to go, we got a 20-14 game. West Morgan on top.
Guys, really good drive by the Hornets. They did eat some time. Defense has got to come up big right here. The Rebels will 100% hand the ball off to Johnson.
But if you kick it deep, you're taking a chance to guys out of
He hits the sideline, trying to get to the edge, and he's run out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. So the Rebels will set up the shot.
We got a 6-point ball game.
At the 27-yard line. First and 10 Rebels. 7:02 left in the game. Thomas brings them to the line. Twins left, Twins right. Johnson in the backfield. Back to pass. Throws it across the middle. And it passes broke up by number 4, Taylor. That was almost picked off, guys.
He got a step on him. He's pulling on the back of his shirt. But they didn't call it, so it don't matter.
6:57, second and 10 from the 27. Hey, what do I know? I thought we were going to run the football. Rebels come to the line. Hand it off. Keep pushing. Gosh, he's going to be close to a first down. So 7-yard gain, 3rd and 3. Wanted to have three big defensive front guys right here, but they know it's going to be a heavy dose coming up the middle. So almost draw them offside. Little confusion. 5, 4, 3 on the play clock. Hand off to Johnson. He busted up in there. And that's going to be a first down, Rebel. 5:54. Rebels taking their time. Coach Phillips telling them, be patient. Don't get in a hurry. Play call comes in. So they stack wide receivers to the left. Wide out to the top of the field. H-back. Hand off to Johnson. He's patient. He bounces. And he's tackled after about a 4-yard loss. I'm sorry, 4-yard gain.
Play picks up about 3 yards.
So 2nd and 7, picked up 3. Ball on the 43-yard line. 5:07. 25 seconds on the play clock. And kicking. Guys, you look around. There's people standing on the fence. Everybody in the stadium is on their feet. This is what high school football is all about right here. Under 10 on the play clock. 7. Snaps the ball. Hands off. Patient. That is another first down by Johnson. Guys, he's extremely patient when he uses the ball. He gives his guys time to move them, and he just bounces up in there.
Time out on the field.
It don't matter what the stick is.
That is not a first down. They called him down, I guess. So 4:35, 3rd and 1, just inside the 50.
We have a score from Fairview, 41-0 Fairview over Lawrence County.
They're playing the number 5 team in 5A. And the young Red Devils, 20-0 at half, I thought was good.
Last score we had was East Lawrence beat 8-2. Still 8-2.
Class for 24, East Limestone 0.
31 right here. The Hornets bring the mouse right here.
Ball snap, hand off to Johnson. And he is, I'm sorry, that's not Johnson. That ball was handed off the shoulder. Guys, this is right in front of us. You can see it on the camera. He picked up a first down and then was hit and pushed back. And they marked it as a no gain.
.405 on the clock. 20-15. Rebels look over.
Coach calls the timeout. They're going to talk about it.
Both teams have 2 timeouts.
3:49 left to play in the game. Decatur Heritage 29, Starktown 12, Hartsville 35-7 up on Decatur. Muscle Shoals up 41-0 on Coleman.
The first time that Coleman has started 0-4.
Make that 0-5.
Take a push. Let's go.
Culvert Heights 46, Sheffield 6 at the halftime.
Here we are with 4th and 1. No chances.
So 24 and 23 in the backfield. Johnson takes the snap. Bounces out of it. And that is a first down for the Rebels. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So the Hornets with their 2 timeouts after the first play.
Clock rolling. 3:25. Ball is on the 47-yard line. Thomas brings them set. The snap. The handoff to Johnson. He is wrapped up. He is going to be tackled.
Surprised you don't see a timeout right there. You take it in for the second down so that you can get another stop.
So they set a no gain. Looks like he lost a yard or two. Hey, what do we know? All right, so 2nd and 10, 47-yard line, 2:37 on the game clock. .225 on the game clock, 5 seconds on the play clock.
Smoke draw.
Hands off in the backfield. They hold on to him, push him out of bounds.
Both players have each other's face mask. It's probably a no call. 2-11. Let the player break the play. But having him right in front of Phillips, he was working it. He did.
But Phillips also grabbed his. Mark it off here.
Let's put the 11 on the clock.
After the penalty, puts the
2:10,
ball on the 33-yard line of the
2014. The Rebels. Thomas brings him to the line. Clock is not running. Handoff. That's going to pick up the first down out there. He did. The safety, he caught the safety flat-footed right there. And one timeout. 1:57 left to go in the game. Not a situation to where you can just, hey, let them score so we can get the ball back. You have to make this tackle, get a timeout, and do not allow another first down. So this series, 15-15-1. This is the 32nd meeting between these two teams. It looks like the Rebels are about to break this tie. The Rebels are also setting up for an undefeated showdown against them and Dessler to see who wins the area.
And that's week 10.
Thomas brings them set. And it's blown dead. False start. Push them back 5.
False start against the Rebels. The first down, 15. On the 24-yard line.
So 1st and 15. Thomas brings them to the line. Twins left. H back to the left. Hand off to Johnson. He just hits it as hard as he can get it. He's going to pick up about 4 yards. Ball's on the 20. Everybody slow getting up.
Picks up 4 yards.
So 2nd and 11.
2nd down, 11 to go.
Rebels will let the clock run.
Minute 32, 22 seconds on the play clock. 20-14 game here. West Morgan looking to have their 29th regular season win here.
In a row. Brings them set. Flap with 2 seconds. Hands off to Johnson. And he picks up about 4 more yards. And that'll be timeout Hornet. And that's their last, 103. So 3rd and 4.
3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6, I'm sorry. Guys.
All just inside the 15-yard line.
Good game.
Does the Rebels go back to their Wildcat offense right here?
That's the thing about West Morgan. They've had 2 weeks in a row of very difficult football.
Coach Phillips enjoys these games during the season. It helps them prepare for the playoffs.
The good thing is, after this game, they're off next week.
Dessler has beat Wilson 49-6. I'm sorry.
Dessler's off this week.
Okay. They beat him twice then. Hand off to Johnson up the middle. He breaks the tackle, and he's going to be tackled out of bounds.
23 on the carry.
But the clock is still running. Ran out of bounds. They finally stopped it. They give him an extra 2 seconds right there. So You're looking at fourth down and 4, fourth down and 5 with the clock stopped. So him bouncing the ball right there helped the Hornets. In warm-ups, I didn't see him getting one that far. Here he comes.
Big play right here.
Even bigger.
Hatton is out of timeout.
Auburn plays 10 on the 20.
What's going
Be a 30-yard attempt.
So 30-yard attempt, 2 seconds, and West Morgan calls a timeout. Great timeout by Phillips right there. You don't want to rush that and take a chance of it getting blocked and them having an easy score right here.
You're icing your own kicker.
I'm okay with that. I don't care. With 2 seconds and he was rushing it, I'd rather ice my own kicker and us have a clean start to that right there. So Jacob Johnson is the kicker for the Rebels. The holder. Hey, here's what we don't know. Who's under the holder? If it's your quarterback, you got your number 2 holder in.
We have to play the running team.
Hey, with Coach Phillips, you never know. So, hey, they can't jump too quick, or that's an automatic first down.
Leave the center.
Snap, the kick is up, and it's good. So, 37-yard field goal by the Rebels to make the score 23-14. Big kick right there by Johnson.
It was a perfect snap, hold. Just like it's drawn up.
Johnson set the kick. The kick is good. I've had no high, just a line drive. You're not returning this. So the Hornets will start at their own 20. $46 left to go in the game. Do we see a deep pass or do we see a screen? Rebels, 4D down. Throws it wide. Caught inbound by number 5, Black.
Good throw there by Love. Just over the top of the defender.
Yep. Clock still running.
34 seconds.
He spiked the ball. 27 seconds. Incomplete pass. (23-14). Well, Rebels have 3 deep. They're playing deep third. Quick pass out. First down again. They're taking it down. 20 seconds. But oddly enough, on the last first down, they kept running the clock. On this first down, they stopped the clock. Spike it again. 14 seconds. Love gets the call. The Rebels 3 deep. The goal is to let nobody behind them. Nobody behind them. Looks like the Rebels are bringing pressure. Screen pass to Evans. Lets the guy miss. He will not get the first down. The clock's running. 2-1. Ball game. Rebels 23-14 over Hatton. Huge win by the West Morgan Rebels. Great football game on both sides. 2 heavyweights, absolutely for sure. The Rebels come to Hatton and take care of business. Guys, I thought we were off for an absolute track meet when you all take the opening kickoff back in 4 plays. The Rebels put in the end zone, and then the Hornets take the kickoff to the house. So we had 3 touchdowns scored really, really early in the game, and then defense kind of started playing a little better.
Well, and still one of my keys to the game that happened here was that first quarter, Hatton did not run an offensive play. That and special teams. Special teams is key tonight. I mean, it's often overlooked in high school football, but tonight, West Morgan won this game with special teams. Onside kick, the field goal. Yes. So that's 9 points. They won by 9 points.
So you'll see the Hornets. They'll bounce back from this. You know, they just played a slugfest with the number 3 team in 3A.
You know, and here's the other thing. It was West Morgan was really beat up.
Yep.
But they played well.
They played with a lot of heart.
Yes. And I want, being on this side and seeing Coach Phillip, that man coached the entire game
with intensity.
And hats off to him and what he's doing there. And Hatton should be very proud of what they've got going right here.
Yes. Both teams should be proud of their team. Both communities should be proud of their team. These kids came out here and left it on the line. And here's what I can respect is both teams are in the middle of the field praying right now. And before we go off the air, continue to get well, big guy. We appreciate your shout out to us tonight. We're glad you were able to watch this football game.
Your boys came through for you.
Yeah, your boys came through for you.
Yeah, that was like whole strong.
So a final here in Hatton, Alabama, 23-14. We want to run down any scores before we bounce out of here.
So we'll go 14-6. East Florence late in the third quarter, winning is getting the MVP. 41-0 Fairview over Lawrence County is the last score I had there. Brooks has taken the lead over Wilson, so that's 35-21. in this area play. Let's see, Central play.
Central and West Limestone.
Central at the half, 49 West Limestone.
I got a final of that number.
Oh, you got a final on that number?
Yep. So, big win by Central right there. Come back, take care of business in this region.
I think one thing also, a little inside here, we got a TV here. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a cool down period, 30 minutes or not.
Well, I think that's West Morgan's own camera. I think
Channel 19. Channel 19.
Channel 19. Interesting. So, from Lee Allen, Willie Allen, West McDaniel, we appreciate our viewers. We appreciate our listeners. And we will see you guys next week. And we'll announce where we're going.
I think we got 2 homecomings.
We have 2 homecomings. Hatton's homecoming, Lawrence County's homecoming. There were questions whether we were going to be at them. I don't think it's right being at one or the other. And so the way the timing is on both of them, be a lot of stress. And we'd have to get a lot of people involved for us to bounce from one to the other. So
I'll be following it live from Athens, Georgia next week.
You being Athens, Georgia, big guy, we appreciate you the past couple weeks. As we headed tomorrow. Alabama's off tomorrow, right?
Off tomorrow.
So you got an off weekend.
There's no off weekend during football season.
I got you.
Maybe sit.
Y'all have a good night.